So this is the brand new Seneca 5, released just in the last day or two for X-Plane 11. So we should see some PBR here. Let's do a slow roll around. We should see some PBR. You own that FBO? Seriously? In Flight Sim Economy? Oh, I wish there was a Seneca 5 flying out of here. Don't you hate it when you plan to run errands, but then you start watching the stream? I know, Torb. I know. You know what's kind of fun, Torb, is you and Marcus and others get to stream during the day on occasion. And I love when I'm at work, right, and I jump in the car and I'm headed to lunch. I'll put you guys on the Bluetooth, and so you guys are in high-fidelity Bluetooth surround sound in my Tesla on the way to lunch. Shamokin is the greatest city in the world. See, CS Spork, this is where Spork's from, so he's the one who asked to go to this airport. So this is in his honor. Let's look at the ForeFlight again here. So it doesn't. It's for weird. I can't put N79 here. Why doesn't it see that as an airport? Oh, airport in Shamokin. There it is. Okay, it just gave me a choice. I just didn't see it. So if we look around here, is there a? Yeah, let's fly to Allentown. Sweet. I have not been to Allentown. Hopefully I have scenery. Alright, so Allentown's code is Kilo X-ray. Yeah, X-ray Lima Lima. That's Queen City. Allentown is Kilo Alpha Bravo Echo. Alright, perfect. Excelente. I'm changing the BennySim overlay down there, so now you can see departing N79 to Kilo Alpha Bravo Echo. There's no airline, there's no code, there's no flight number. And we're probably going to go at 5,000 or less. Speed in this, I don't know, 160 maybe. And the aircraft code is the Seneca. What is it? A PA? What's the Seneca? You guys will probably get to it before I do. It's PA34. Thank you, Goldsy. PA34. All right. There we go. You know, it's really bizarre that the entire day in chat, none of you guys have seen the little text above and mentioned it where it says CJFM prize. If anyone had noticed that, I was going to give them a big chunky JFM prize, but no one noticed it. So now I got to type something else up there. So if I go to flight and I type in ad here. Put your ad here. You just didn't know what it was and didn't ask? Yeah. Yeah, no one said anything. At least I didn't catch anyone saying anything. All right, let's go inside. Inside the cockpit, as Petrie Ron was. Yeah, BennySim. Yeah. BennySim, while you're here, for a future update, I know it's not the easiest thing to do, but if we go to, if possible, I don't know how difficult this will be, but here is the XML file for Pilot Edge. This XML file shows all of the pilots and their flight plans and their routes and their call signs and their aircraft type, etc. Can we scrape that somehow from the BennySim overlay and automatically incorporate that into the overlay? Do you think that's a possibility maybe down the road? That'd be pretty cool. If not, no worries. But yeah, the Seneca 5 got updated, and also the Kodiak. Yep. Just too polite to ask. Yeah. Yes. Goldsy or Josh or Torb, can you guys give BennySim a permit, please? Let's see here. Let's set up my views here. Thank you, AeroSim Gaming. Is that where I'd put in a... it's issue number 1? Oh, cool, BennySim. Excellent. So if I go over here to the GitHub link... there we go. VATSIM, iVal, PE integration. Excelente. Excellent. Nice. Well, thank you for making that available. All right. Here's the Seneca 5. It's a beautiful aircraft. Yeah. Wow. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of cool. All right. So we're going to do our main view. I'm going to try to get up a little tighter than normal because it's hard to see what's going on this glass. Maybe we'll even make it a little tighter. All right, there we go. Now we'll do... okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like Brett. All right, let's come up here. Well, this is the overhead view. So we'll go ahead and zoom in on it. We'll make that a... so now we can cycle between that view and that view. And then over here on... oops. Over here we'll get a nice engine view so we can look at our gauges, etc. Make that one right there. And then we'll have a view... actually... that one, probably need to include that last one there. Maybe we don't need the vacuum. That is fuel level down there though, so we probably do need that. Okay, so there, upper, middle. Yep. Alright, let's do a throttle quadrant view. Not that we really need it that much, but whatever. And let's do an autopilot view. Actually, autopilot is over that way. Here's our altimeter. Looks good. Our autopilot is probably in the G500, huh? All right, GPB 500. Thanks for jumping in there. All right, let's go to the overhead. Let's turn on, let's see here. We got left master, or battery master. That's alternator, left and right alternator. We'll turn those on afterwards. We'll turn on... navigation lights off.
Navigation lights already off.
Okay. Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
All right, so what should I put as beacon? Beacon on?
Beacon lights on.
All right, there we go. We'll do a right... well, let's take a look at our throttle quadrant here. Stream... Hey, Val Dudes, thanks for the host, man. It's not about the numbers. It's about the symbolic gestures and the hosts. Because all of your followers tune into Twitch, and then all of a sudden you're hosting someone, right? All right, we'll go full there. Prop. Come down to feather. A little bit of throttle. Fuel pump. Right fuel pump on. Right engine magnetos. And we'll get a nice engine view here. Ooh. 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 Do I need... Oh, parking brake. All the hosts are good, man. Seriously. I host with one or two. Actually, there are about 3 or 4 people that hang out in my chat constantly. So even when I'm not streaming, when I host someone, it's usually like a 3 or 4 person host. Okay, left magnetos on. Left fuel pump on. Should I put my fuel pumps off now? I'm not going to be doing any aerobatics anytime soon. Alright. Alright. That all looks good up there. I'm not going to do taxi lights yet. Avionics are down here. So I'm going to get another view for this stuff down here. I will do control. That one's fine. So avionics. Oh, wait, that's just lights. Okay, we got speed, so we don't necessarily need that view. Let's take a look down here. We got pitot heat can come on, sure. Ah, here we go. So over here we've got... I think I better do. Just updated my stream title. We'll go, well, Radio Master, which is like our avionics. So there we go. And I need to make this a view over here. Okay, ground clear. Oh, there's our yaw damper. There's our flight director autopilot. Now we can go ahead and turn that on. Turn the gens on. Oh yeah. Left alternator and the right alternator. Hey.
Maybe for this one we could not do the wavy stick thing.
Oh, snack. Sorry. Hold on. He doesn't want the wavy Invisisticks. So we have to replay. Hold on. Here we go.
Maybe for this one we could not do the wavy stick thing.
Thanks for the subscribe, Aerosim Gaming. Appreciate it. I think I do need an annunciator view. Left vacuum in op, right vacuum in op. How do we get rid of that? I am going to turn my this on. We'll squawk VFR. The VFR button doesn't work. Altitude is on. Airflow. What is that? Fan on high? Oh, that does do fan high, doesn't it? Too low. Vacuum below green, maybe more RPM. Okay. We'll try that. Yep, you're right. Alright, cool. So we'll come up here above and we'll go taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Let's see what happens. Serious face sub hype. Yeah. Very face. Oh, let's not hit any planes as we come out of here. Oh, snack. Oh, snack. Slow your roll, John Fly. Slow. Oh, vacuum. Vacuum. Oh my gosh, this thing is sensitive. Oh, snack. Probably should try to figure out where we're going. VFR is 1200, not 022. Okay. Set transponder 1200.
Transponder set to 1200.
Is it really that sensitive? Well, here's your airport. Spork. Pennsylvania. Trees look good. Just line up and wait on runway 26. Whoa, snack. Shamokin. Home of the Joe. Schmokin looks like a good place that we should visit, Val dudes. Don't you think? Schmokin. Shamokin. Oh. Sorry. Let me give you a permit there, Anon. I need to make it so Nightbot's not so crazy. Just the clip. Alright, let's do oh my gosh, Woodman 66 is bletting 10,000 on black. Alright, let's go. Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Navigation light on.
Navigation lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Flaps 1.
Flaps going down to notch 1.
Wait, who's smoking? Pass that over here. Exactly. Alright, let's go full prop. And full throttle. Oh, snack. Oh, snack. There's 60 knots. Oh, this thing's fast. There's 80 knots. Oh, we're way past rotation. Landing gear up.
Landing gear going up.
Oh, outside view. Oh, baby. This is a good looking airport in Shamokin.
Landing gear up and
Flap
lock.
0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can hit the drone. Hit the drone. Hit the drone. Hit the drone. Boom. We just missed the drone. Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower. We got a follower. Sabarish Ganesh. Thank you for the follow. This is a really good looking area. Shamokin. Now, how does this look? Does this look real? Spork. Does this look like your homeland? Because I'm telling you right now, the ortho's probably doing it justice. Oh yeah, baby. Button it up. Gather the money. Stick it in the bag. This is the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Ooh. Let's do a touch and go. Why not? To celebrate the moment. I remember these rolling hills though, as I was traveling back from Indiana to New York in the Cirrus SR-22 with Max in the real world. Acknowledge the follower. I remember flying over this type of the area where they had these rolling hills. They're not mountains, they're hills. Thank you for the follow, SimPilot32. We got, did you ever figure out what was causing the stutter? No, Tylenol. I did not. I need to trim this aircraft off. Let's trim it. I did not. All I did is reboot the sim, and it was fine. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we can dive bomb this bad boy. She's hand flying pretty well, and AeroSim Gaming has not even touched the model yet, so it'll fly even better after he puts his little magical touch on it. Yeah, I just rebooted the sim and the stutter went away. This is pretty out here. I'm glad that we did a little a little impromptu. What I'll do is I'll do just a little touch and go, and then we'll go over to Allentown. Flaps 1.
Flaps going down to notch 1.
Landing gear down.
Landing gear going down.
Just talking to my first officer is all I'm doing.
Landing gear down and locked.
I kind of don't like this little window thing they got going on. I guess that's in the event that you have some icing conditions, that thing stays clear maybe, or it's heated or something. Because boy, it's kind of, we're coming in a little hot. Need to practice my Seneca 5 action, Jackson. Getting a little slow. Add a little power. That was hard. Full power. Flaps up. Whoa, whoa, stay on target. Stay on target. Flaps up. Oh. Better pedals. Landing gear up.
Landing gear going up.
278. That was not acceptable. Why does the landing rate think that was acceptable?
Landing gear up and locked.
I want to do one more. Should we do one more or should we go to Allentown? You guys decide. One more or Allentown? The glass is heated. Okay. That's the city in front of me. All over that way. Right there. It's cool. What's the town like? What should we do? I think we need to practice that a bit. Let's do another. Okay. Let's do another. We're a little high, not gonna lie. Houses are cheap, very depressed area, no redeemable, high rate of wealth. Oh, that's unfortunate. It looks like a beautiful area. Is there a lot of farming, or is it gone down because of the lack of industry, stuff moving overseas or something? You're a little high, Cougar. Call the ball. That's right. A little high. We're gonna widen our turn out here. It's coal country after coal industry left in the 50s. The area got, yeah. So people still stick around though, huh? Because of your friends and family, I'm assuming. You know, it's crazy what happened to a lot of West Virginia, Pennsylvania with that coal situation. And also the car industry in the Detroit area. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's turn around. Billy. Oh! Yes. Well, Allentown, right? That's the song, Allentown? I love that song. With the train sounds. But they're closing all the factories down. That was steel though, wasn't it? Wasn't Allentown about steel though, rather than coal? Although you do use metallurgical coal in order to bend steel. Alright, let's slow down. Landing gear coming down. Whoa. That's a weird view. Boom. So low, definitely a low approach. Oh! I heard the stall horn, but unfortunately I was off the runway. Full power, gear up. Yeah, I have to practice that some more. Sorry, bad one. Gear up. Not so good, huh? Need to practice. What speed should I come in at? Well, we'll land at Allentown and we'll see what happens. Okay. So let's try this autopilot shenanigans. So we got CDI. We got PFD. How the heck do we turn the autopilot on? Autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
Heading mode. Set heading mode. Heading mode. Autopilot heading mode.
Autopilot already on.
How do I forgot the command for that. You always let the power off way too early. Keep it in. Yeah, I should do that. I was fluctuating the power a little bit. Alright, let's go down here. Let's go flight plan. Menu. We do not want to go to Victorville. Delete the flight plan. Kilo, Alpha, Bravo, Echo. Accept. We'll go VLOC. GPS on the CDI. We'll then go. So where is my autopilot on this? Do you guys know? I mean, the autopilot master is on. But where's the actual autopilot? Like, where do I hit the nav button? I do it with my voice commands, but where's the autopilot? The autopilot is right above the 430. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Duh. Thank you. Thank you. Duh. Alright, nav. I just didn't even see it. I just missed it. Let's do altitude. How much is the ad in your overlay? The ad in the overlay, you can only put in like maybe 7, 8, 10 words. It goes for 5,000 JFM. It's interesting how the plane is not going to... It's not going here. I wonder if it's going to go there now. It's like going... It's going the opposite direction. Oh, maybe it's turning now. We're giving away... We're giving away the 757 V2 tomorrow. I think it's turning now, finally. I hope so. Oh, it's gorgeous out here. I'm not gonna lie. No, even now we're not headed directly to Allentown. Maybe we should, well... so the CDI, there's VOR, there's GPS. No, we're not headed directly to Allentown. Does it need this? Let's try the second one, see what happens. Do any of you guys have the Seneca 5, and if so, are you having this same issue? That's cool how we can have a second one. No, that's not working. Well, according to our GPS, we are direct to Allentown. But according to me watching on 4Flight, we are not direct Allentown. I don't know why. Let's double check. Well, I need to raise this up a little bit there. Let's go nav. There we go. Yeah, nav was already on Dr. D66, but somehow it disengaged. I'm not sure why. Because nav was on. Yeah, I missed Copilot. Nav was on, and we still weren't following it. So it must have gone out of nav mode. Provider for ortho. I have about 8 different providers for ortho. So for you, I would just trial and error. Alright, so yeah. So I swear, yeah, before it was in nav mode. You guys saw it. I was in nav mode, and it was going off some weird direction. When you deleted your flight plan, I assumed that did it. Oh, okay. Really? Deleting your flight plan changes it off of nav mode? That makes sense, especially when you're in GPS mode. What's the purpose of 2 flight plans or GPS? I don't know the lingo yet. I would probably keep this second GPS on. I wonder if I could slave that to the second and use it. This is VOR, but I don't know. Alright, we're redlining, so let's bring this back. Manifold pressure coming back into the green. RPM coming back. Our CHTs are hotter than firecrackers. It's my fault. If you had heady mode on first, sometimes the GPS has a problem if they don't intercept each other. Oh, okay. The shadows are not good? You mean the shadows in the cockpit? Or here, we'll show some shadows. There's shadows. Woo, 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 woo. For those of you who joined late, we're giving away a Flight Factor 757 V2 tomorrow. Flight Factor 757 V2 being given away on the channel. In order to qualify, you do need to be a member of my Discord server, so type in !Discord for the server invite and that will be a part of the giveaway tomorrow. X-plane.org store is sponsoring that giveaway. We're excited about it. Yes, this is the Benny overlay. Yep. It's weird though that it doesn't show. My progress shows that I'm already there. Maybe it's because of my flight plan? You still here, Benny Sim? Not sure why it's showing. Although it does say the 43 miles to go. No, I don't. I don't generally respond to Discord posts on the stream now. I don't even respond to whispers on the stream because I don't see them, and I don't look at Discord, except when I want to go to Discord to talk to someone on voice or etc. Mike Zulu Hotel. We'll be starting the stream around 7 or 8 Mountain Time, and then we will do the giveaway around noon or 1, somewhere in there, Mountain Time. Alright, so over on 4-flight, oh, 4-flight's gone. I gotta set that bad boy back up. Wasn't the N79 an incorrect identifier? No, it was the correct identifier, but it asked me whether or not it wanted me to, if it was the airport. Oh, you're talking about the overlay. Yeah, that could be. Maybe it, well, no, because it shows, well, it shows how far from Allentown. Maybe it needs some waypoints in there, though. Let's try it. Let's put in a waypoint here. So we'll put in the Allentown VOR, which is FJC. No, still didn't see it. Low FPS due to this plane. Are we getting stutters? We are getting stutters. You know what? I'm finding that the G500 does this sometimes because it did it in the Chieftain. Yeah. It did the same thing in the Chieftain. Yep, same stutters. G500. It's interesting. The question is, can you turn just off the G500? Alright, so back over on the 4-fly. So here we got Allentown. We're going to go to airports, and we'll go nearest, and we'll search for, it's not even nearby yet. So we'll come up here and we'll do a search for KABE. And then procedures, and we're going to do approach. There's a dog in here. I think we'll go ILS. Hey, you want to come say hi? Come on. There you go. See, look up there on camera. Look over there. Right there. See right there? It's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Anyway, I think we're going to do the ILS. Well, we might as well try the ILS 6, maybe. I don't know. We could do a visual. Pretty cool. Say hello. Hello. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? That's Teddy. Type in exclamation Discord for a link to my Discord. So yeah, we are 31 miles out. Did you hear about the blimp? Yes, I did hear about the blimp that crashed. The pilot was okay, and I saw the explosion. Yeah, but yeah, the blimp went down not too far from the course. Hey, Ninja with Guitar, how you doing? Schwalbe, how you doing? It looks like a mop pet. Yeah, it's not mine, it's a visitor. But it's always nice to have little visitors in the pit. It's very green in this part of the country. It's very brown in my part of the country. No, I'm not doing FS economy right now. We're just testing out the new Seneca 5. That's a lot of engine noise for this screen. Hello, can you guys even hear me over the engines? Hello. Yeah, we did FS economy the first 3 flights of the day, Bacon. Is the Seneca 5 available on FS economy? That's the question. I should look that up. PBR on that rudder, or on that elevator. Little ground reflection. Doesn't get any better. Little wingtip. Flight SimCon was amazing. It was so fun. It's always good to meet people you've seen in the chat, haven't had a chance to meet in the real world. And then just being around everyone that loves this hobby. I mean, growing up, I did flight simulator back in the 80s. I started in 86 doing flight simulation, and I was the only kid within 1,000 square miles that I knew. There were probably others, of course, but it was just hard to coordinate with other flight simulation enthusiasts. And today it's just so great that we have the internet to be able to find each other and share our passion. I mean, that's what Flight SimCon is about meeting those people. And then, yeah, on top of that, you get presentations and you get vendor display and you get, all of these different aspects of the hobby that are showcased. That's great. So, yeah. It's a good time. Go next year. If I had time, I'd actually start Flight SimCon West. But I wouldn't name it Flight SimCon probably because they have that name. I'd just name it X-Plane Fest. And then it'd be a dozen people. What people today would think of BBS is... Yeah, I was on CompuServe. In fact, I got in CompuServe in 1984. I was on CompuServe. On my Atari, I had an Atari 800, and I took the phone, put it on the pad, and dialed into CompuServe. Yep. Do I want to be a personal pilot like Cat Schrader? Yeah, I'd like to finish my PPL. It's not in the cards right now, but yeah, I'd like to do that. Just broke 200K on FSC. Nice. You were using Flight Simulator 2 on a Commodore 64? Yeah. Yeah. In fact, for those of you who are older that remember CompuServe, there was a program called CB Simulator. And I was on CB Simulator, and I was 12 years old. I was 12 years old and I was using live chat on CompuServe. And the cool thing about CompuServe back then is, see, my 5th grade elementary class, we had this economics lesson where, for twice a week for 45 minutes, we were a city, right? And you could go buy things over here, or you could sell things over here, and we had to create a business. So I decided to create a newspaper, right? I wanted to sell a newspaper that had advertising, had bios, had news articles, etc. But the thing that, and this other guy wanted to create a newspaper as well. And so there were 2 competing newspapers in my 5th grade virtual economic city. But the thing that set my newspaper apart is I was able to give the worldwide weather, Johannesburg, South Africa weather, London, Tokyo, Moscow. I was able, Sao Paulo, Brazil. I was able to give the weather, temperatures, and the forecast for the worldwide cities. And everyone's like, "How could you really do that?" I was using CompuServe to get all the weather reports. And weather's boring, but it kind of set me apart that I had instant access to international weather on CompuServe. And then I went, years later, I moved on to Prodigy, started doing intertying ham radio to Prodigy. That was kind of cool. And then I did America Online, of course. Yeah. All right, field elevation at Allentown is 394. So pattern altitude is 1393. So we are set altitude 1,400. Set altitude 1,400.
Altitude set to 1,400 feet.
We'll go into vertical speed mode. And we'll go down smartly at 500 feet per minute. Flashback, yeah. Yep. So we got runway 6 we can land on, or 24. We could go left downwind for 24. And we'll do right downwind for 24. That's fine. $187 knots right now in the descent. What do you guys think of this plane? It's not too bad. It's not too shabby. So yeah, be sure to join my Discord, and we're giving that flight my most favorite plane. If you want to know what my favorite planes are, type in !top 30. It gives you a link to a document that has my top 30 aircraft. I'm about to make some changes though, because I believe this plane is down, and I think that the 1900 might go up just a notch or two. But yeah. !top 30 in the chat will get you a list. Then there's me that was born in 2003. There you go. !top 30, so !TOP 30. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, guys. I don't know if I have any scenery at Allentown, but we're about to find out. There's the airport. So we're going to enter a right downwind for 24. Yeah, number 1 to 30. Yep, top 30. Yep. And you can see I'm giving away my favorite aircraft tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to sync our heading bug And we'll go out of nav mode. We're in just heading mode. And here we'll just make a slight left turn to join the right downwind. Probably SimPilot 32 because I don't do a lot of long haul flights. I tend to do shorter length flights, so the 757 is more of a aircraft that will do that, that 2-hour flight, whereas the 767 that's really reserved for cross the country type flights or over the Atlantic or to Hawaii or something. I do like the 767. It's in my top probably 15, but it's not. I prefer the 75 just because of it's more of that medium haul category. You like the freeware Gulfstream? I haven't tried. In fact, I was just talking about that earlier today. I haven't tried any. Oh, Goldsy opened up the roulette table. I haven't tried any freeware set heading 240.
Heading bug set to 240
I haven't
degrees.
tried any freeware aircraft except for the default aircraft that come with X-Plane. I should probably open up my hangar. I think we're overshooting a little bit, but that's okay. In fact, we'll go autopilot off.
Autopilot off.
Oh, that was actually a good intercept. Let's see if we can do a decent landing. Landing gear down.
Landing gear going down. Landing gear down and locked.
Alright, get your landing rate guesses in. If you get within 10, I'll give you a big prize. I'm not doing so well on this plane, though. Another notch of flaps. Retrim for the new flap condition. It's amazing how a little power change and your attitude changes quite a bit. Hmm. 143 could be worse, but I didn't do it right again. So I'm looking forward to streams where people show me how to land this plane properly. But that was good. I mean, compared to the others, right? Flap 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Navigation lights off.
Navigation lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Let's taxi over here. because we're cool like that. Air Berlin again. Welcome to Allentown, folks. Type in exclamation Charlie for a list of airports that we're going to visit. Exclamation Charlie in the chat will get you a link to a spreadsheet that I'm about to edit. Let's get out of the way of these people. So yeah, the Seneca 5. Need to practice my landings, of course. Do a quick replay. I'm about to have, well, yeah, I need some more. I don't think anyone was even close. Thank you for the subscribe, XC Pilot. Appreciate the subscription, man. Thank you for letting me rock the Invisisticks. Black, is there a lot of black roulette? Can we get a sub sound? Exclamation subscribe for XC Pilot. Who is a real world pilot? He flies Diamond aircraft amongst others. He flew a DA, what was it, a DA-40 that you flew to South Bend? Your first sub? Well, thank you for bringing that here, and welcome to the Snack Shack, man. DA-20, that's right, DA-20. DA-40 is a twin, isn't it? Yeah, the DA-20. I like the Diamond aircraft. I sat in a DA-42 for the first time at Flight SimCon. Alright, here we go. We're coming in. We're a little right of center. But then, oh, and we kind of flared it. Kind of held it off. Oh, and then slammed her down. Slammed her down. Don't rep me or Seneca yet. That's what I'm saying. We'll do a runway view. You fly both? Okay, yeah. You fly the twin as well? Or is the 40 a single? It's interesting how... Oh, the displaced threshold. It's X-Plane, yeah. I tend to grease the Airfoil Labs or the Caravan 208. But that was a good little... DA-40 is a single. Okay, 42 is a twin. Okay. I need to learn my diamonds. The diamond in this sim is not 100% awesome, but it's, you know, it's okay. It's Carenado plans that do the slam. It's like Denny's. Well, that was cool. All right, so just so you guys know, I love you too, Spork. Thank you for suggesting November '79 and let me see a little bit of Pennsylvania. That was pretty cool. Good suggestion. Good place to debut the Seneca 5 X-Plane 11 version. At this point, I need to do some testing here of my Discord. So for those of you on my Discord, can you just do a couple of test posts? There's a new room called JF_FF757V2. So in that room, I need you to do a couple test posts. I just want to see if I got the permissions correct. I think everyone can send messages. No, they can. You have unsaved changes. Alright, yeah, you can send messages. We'll let you embed links. Can't send TTS. Read messages. I think that'll work. Oh yeah, you guys are in. There you go. You guys are all posting. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so that room is going to come into play for the giveaway of the Flight Factor 757 tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned to the John Fly stream as well as the Discord. Replay mode can go off. Any questions? Yeah, we're streaming tomorrow. The giveaway's tomorrow. Probably be on around 8 or so.